Nej, for det ende.
Yeah.
Alright. Hello everyone, welcome to round 6 of the Xbox Euro F2 series at Austria in Spielberg, I believe. Oh, today it's going to be a good one. I'm joined with Kingly Sheep, the man himself.
It's the man himself,
Big
indeed.
Let's see. Championship leader. Oh, Hanko has tagged me. Have I done something wrong? Ah. Okay,
Oh.
right.
Three
Championship
drivers
leader.
ready to... Oh.
Yeah, championship leader is A Mile. He's leading the way by roughly 50 points ahead of Hanko. They're going to probably continue on their rivalry today, both quite similar on pace in practice. So that'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. But looking like a dry session. Bit overcast. I don't know about the race, but I'll switch things up, mix things up, whatever. Anyway, staying board with Puz10 for a lap of Austria. He comes down into turn 1, braking just before the 100 metre board, clobbering the curb perfectly, opening the DRS, getting a good run up the hill. He's already leading ahead of A Mile and Kenzak's in third. He is the first into the first sector split. Getting it slowed down very nicely on the power. Also lovely. But he's dropped down 2 positions there, as well as Kenzak's A Mile leading, championship leader. Coming down to another braking point, round about the 100 metre board again, swinging it through, doesn't want to get too tail happy. Good exit again. Is that rain, or am I tripping? Okay, I am tripping. Fairly clean lap though from Puz10. Back up into third. A Mile's lost 4 positions at that corner. We come down into the final 2 corners. Very tricky part of the track. Puz10 swings it in. Very lovely. As he takes the lead at the final corner. Can he get a good exit? Yes, he can. Is he going to take the pole? Yes, just about. Top 3 covered by just 2 attempts. Very close qualifying indeed.
Looked like a very careful lap, didn't it? From Puz10
careful.
we were on board with, but the last 2 corners were not as careful, were they? And that kind of got him the pole, really.
He's gained all that time back in the final 2 corners. Yeah, you're right. He gets 4 points for that. Every little helps in the championship, but compared to his time trial time, he's quite a bit down on his best, maybe due to track conditions, but top 3, just 2 temps separating them, as HP on his debut actually P4, best of the rest, we'll say. Very good from him. And 2 drivers also getting disqualified for track limits.
Looked like a very
interesting
cold track, didn't it? So I suppose
very
time trial times would be done in a warmer track, so they'd be a bit quicker.
Yeah, and everyone's been practicing in them conditions, so a change to the weather is a big shock to all the drivers, hence why the times are a lot slower than in practice.
Let's hope it doesn't lag out here. We had a bit of lag last time and we had to restart the stream.
Fingers are crossed. Well, to be honest, it had gone by this point, so I think we're fine.
Do you think it'll be raining? Do you think Puz10 will win?
Well, hopefully it rains at the end. That'll be interesting. Switch things up. If Puz10 can get off the line quickly. But we know A Mile has been good at starts. Especially last week. He flew off the line. So he could get a good run into turn 1. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, A Mile won both the races last week. So he's second on the grid, isn't he? Where did he qualify?
Yeah,
he
second.
Was 4th.
Second. No, he gained the time back in the final 2 corners as well. 2 focused on Puz10, but yeah, he did as well. But I'll run for you through your grid order. Puz10 on pole, followed by XRT A Mile, recently joined that team, so good for him. Hanko, P3, very close to A Mile in the championship. Well, closest competitor anyway. HPR on his debut, good quality from him, followed by Darwin, J Merchant in P6. Aki in P7, haven't seen him much recently, but he's back. Master Mike in P8, great quality from him. Brilliant Mike. Lewis Tiger P9, Aliel Kamuni, probably butchered the name, P10, K Walker P11, and 2 disqualified drivers of Orkwall and Kenzax finally returning in P13.
I'd have thought it would be quite difficult to get a disqualified lap around here. There's not many places to cut the corners, is there?
I mean, I would have assumed it would be running wide at the penultimate corner, if you know what I'm talking about, where you run over the curve.
Yeah, it's
impressive.
Still more tricky to get a penalty than France.
Yeah, exactly. And we still saw people getting disqualified at France. So maybe just mistakes. We'll put it down to mistakes. Anyway, speaking of the penultimate corner, Puztem coming through there now. I'm going to quickly get the telemetry up. Hopefully this will be a good race. It's going to be action-packed.
I'll let you do the exciting bit at the beginning.
That's my job. Anyway, got 13 cars today. I think that was the same as last week. Maybe one more. I think we had 12 last week. But as soon as Kenzax gets to the line, the light sequence will begin. It's going to be good. The Austrian Grand Prix. Round 6 of the Xbox Euro F2 tier. And I have a good camera angle. Yes, I can. We've got 3, 4, 5 red lights. And this lights out and away we go. The light's on for quite a while as someone has got a bullet start. That's Darwin.
Ooh.
Darwin, very quick start. Can Puztem hold his lead? Yes, he can. Round the outside. Hanko going a bit wide. And we see a car round that looks like Aki. But Amar's going to have a run on Puztem here. Can he send it into turn... is that turn 3? No, he's going to have to hold back. But there's a position change in P5. Mike going around the outside of his teammate into P5 for Mike. Good stuff from him. Can he hold his position from Darwin? Darwin's going to go right behind him. There's actually 3 wide behind them. Lewis Tiger going down the middle with 2 cars. He's got the position, but Community's gone into the side of him. K Walker into P8. And Okwa is going to try and go past Community, but he's not going to be able to get it done. Never mind. He swoops up the inside. What a move. Community getting a switchback. Good racing from these two. But fairly sensible start up front, as we'll see. Puztem and Amol almost side by side going into the penultimate corner. He's gone wide. Amol going to have a better run onto the pit straight. Into the slipstream.
A lot of action at the last corner.
Yeah, can't see that. Oh yeah, lots of cars right next to each other.
Got Aki pointing in the wrong direction. But they were held for a very long time on the grid, weren't they? So perhaps losing their focus a bit. There's J Marchant spun at the first corner. And it's quite far away from the front of the field now.
The top 5 not changing at all, but Kenzax in P9 has actually gone up 4 positions because of all the carnage. So good on him, making up the position, making up the ground. Is Amar going to have a run on Puztem? Is he going to send it? He goes to the outside. He's not going to make a move. He's locking up. No moves being made, as it should actually be noted that Puztem's on the soft tyres compared to Amar's super soft.
Amar's on the outside.
See, yeah, can't get the move done, but Puztem, yeah. Puztem qualified on the softs. We didn't pick up on that, but wow. On the slower tyre, he's still got pole. He's rapid. He's going to have to hold these off.
I think we need to try harder. We both didn't really notice that.
Yeah.
We still managed to get pole, the only driver on the slower tyre.
That's ridiculous. Good pace, clearly for Puztem, as I was saying. So it's not down to the track conditions. It's because he's on the slower tyre. That's why he's not as quick as before. Puztem leading on the harder tyre. It's crazy. He's going to be so quick at the end as well if he can hold this position. But not much action going on. DRS should be enabled this lap. Yes, it is. Are we now going to see a move? Go on board with Amar. Is he going to send it, or is he going to save it for the next DRS zone? Looks like he's going to hang back. If he can get a good exit, he's going to have a run. But it doesn't look like the best exit. Maybe Hanko is going to be the one to make the move. He tucks into the slipstream. He goes to the inside. I've got a crap camera angle. He locks up, Amar does. Hanko up the inside. Pushes him off the track.
He's done it.
That was personal. That was personal. But Hanko into P2. I do not think Amar will be happy about that.
Yeah, Ukwu has had a spin on the straight. I don't know quite how he's done that. But he's now at the back of the grid again, pretty much where he qualified.
For Ukwu on his return to racing. As actually, there's a battle here with K Walker and Kenzak as they go side by side. I think Kenzak, where are the cameras? Mike's actually lagged out as Kenzak gets the move done past K Walker into P8. As there's a battle going on between Amar and Hanko. Sorry, I'm missing this. Has he got past? Yes, he has on the pit straight. But that means Hanko is probably going to have a good run going up the hill. All this is letting Puztem go. Hanko to the outside. These two have had so many collisions together this season. Hanko going around the outside. Is he going to be able to hold it? Yes, he is. But Amar's lost it. Going to have to tuck into the slipstream. But he's going to have the DRS. Hanko doesn't. Where's he going to go? Is he going to switch to the inside? Oh, he tries, but Hanko defends very aggressively. Whoa. These two do not like each other, I'll tell you that. But he's getting a bit heated already, and we're only on lap 4. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean.
They've had their battles before, haven't they? But this has been relatively clean so far.
Yeah, compared to other times in Monaco.
Saw Kamuni and Ukwu have pit, so it's probably them that hit each other on the straight. They've gone onto the
sorry to interrupt, but Amar trying to go around the outside of Hanko in the penultimate corner, but he gets squeezed out. Puztem now made almost a 3-second lead on the harder tyre. I mean, they're gifting him the win. As Amar sending it to the inside. Is he going to get the move done? Yes, he is. Hanko would be a fool to hold it around the outside, which he doesn't. He's just going to tuck in. He gets the DRS, and he's going to probably sail right past. Speaking of this battle, HP on his debut, right behind these two. As they actually collide. Amar going to hold it on the inside. Hanko, can he hang it? Can he hang it? Yes, he can. These two are side by side. HPR is waiting for these two to fuck it. Oh. You mean to swear? Waiting for these two to collide. And he's going to take advantage of that. What a great commentator I am. Wow. As Hanko been squeezed out just like he did to Amar. As HPR now right up behind these two. Amar doing exactly what Hanko did to him. Taste your own medicine, sir. Puztem now over 3-second gap. These guys are in a world of their own.
Talking of commentators, there, Mike had a spin on looked like the same straight that Ukwu did, but we've got a there's a car off there. That's Mike off again at turn 4. He's got front wing damage.
He must have rejoined then from his disconnect.
Oh, I guess so. But Jay Marchant is up in 9th from being at the back at the end of lap 1. K Walker goes very wide at the last corner. They're now pretty close. There could be an overtake here.
Yeah, K Walker actually, let me spectate this. He's going to hold it for now. Jay Marchant could get a good run into the DRS. Where is he going to go? Outside, inside? He's going to hold the outside. But he's not going to get the move done. Going to have to tuck in. Oh, K Walker getting a bit snappy on the exit. And Jay Marchant is probably going to get the move done with the DRS. It's a fairly easy move. Braking just a bit later as well. And good move from him.
Went quite wide there. They had contact, didn't they? In the middle of the corner.
I think he tapped him. Marchant's actually lost 2 places from the start. Unfortunate for him. Someone who hasn't lost any places though is Kent in P7. He's had a great first few laps. As HPR is actually pit. He wants to try and get the undercut. No, he gets it stopped in time. This will be interesting. He wants to try and jump Hanko and Amar while they battle, which is quite a good decision from him. Speaking of them two, Hanko in the slipstream with the DRS. Don't think he's close enough, but you never know with Hanko. No, he's going to play it safe. Right up behind him. Needs a good exit. He does. Very good. Amar's tyres spinning up there. Where's he going to go? Inside, outside? Will he just hold back? He fakes to the inside, but oh, the gap's actually opened. Gives him a bit of a tyre rub, but no move going to be made. HPR's come out in clean air too, so he's going to, if he could put in a good lap, you never know, he could be right up into second.
A big lock-up from Amar, wasn't there? So maybe his tyres are going off a bit quicker than Hanko's are.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they pit this lap. We're about to find out. Yep, both drivers coming in. Obviously, Pustem going to stay out as he's on the harder tyre. He can go probably till about lap 13, lap 14. And he's not lacking any pace. Can these two get it slowed down? Yes, they can. We are going to go on board with HPR to see where he comes out. He was only a second behind this battle before the stops. Let's see what happens. Kenzax and Darwin also in the pits. Getting rid of them super softs. HPR around in the final corner.
There's a queue of cars coming down the pit lane that held up Hanko, held up Darwin as well.
Oh, right. Well, if they're getting held up, that means HPR... Oh, he's going to be right beside Hanko. Has he got it? He's got the undercut. Fair play to HPR. So he's into a net P2. P3 on track. Good stuff from him on his debut. Well done, HPR.
K Walker's, I was going to say still in the pits, but he's now at pit exit. Looked like quite a long stop.
He comes out just in P8. Is he going to be in front of Kamuni? Yes, he is. In P8. Great stuff from HPR to get the jump on them two. He's put himself into contention for some good points. He's disrupting the front runners already in his first race. Well done.
His tyres will be more worn at the end though, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and that means a lot in F2.
I'd say the other two might just be a bit quicker, so it could get a bit spicy.
Yeah, and Lewis Tiger also pits from P2, but it'll be interesting to see where Pustem comes out, because he could come out behind all these and have to do all the hard work at the end, so we could be in for a very exciting ending here. As something might have happened to K Walker, because he's gone from P8 to P10. I don't know if he made a mistake, but he's lost 2 positions there. Anyway, looks like Amar is going to go for a move on Hanko. He holds back, but Hanko outbraking himself. Amar getting a good exit, flicks it to the inside. He's going to be pushed so close to the grass. These two not the best of friends. Can he hold it? Hanko's going to try and go around the outside, outbraking himself again, and he's going to have to concede the position. These two still right behind HPR though. And HPR 30 seconds behind Pustem. Not sure what the pit stop loss time is, but it'll be interesting to see where Pustem comes out.
Amar looks like the quickest car on track, doesn't he? Or he would be if he could get past HPR. I imagine he'll be past or alongside in, well, I imagine a lap.
Yeah, he does look very quick. Hanko also getting tagged along. The DRS here is so powerful. If you lose the DRS, the race is most likely ruined. You're not going to get it back. As K Walker's lost another 2 positions, it's down to 12th. Not liking them soft tyres. But, yeah, this gaggle of cars, just 5 tenths separating them. It'll be interesting to see who's making the moves. HPR not going to have DRS. Amar will. Will he go for the move? He's going to try and hold it around the outside. That'll be a good move if he can pull it off. As HPR has actually had to probably get a warning there. He's cut the whole first curb. As we might see a 3 wide moment here. They're all so close. Hanko, they're going to go both sides of HPR. It's, whoa!
It's a Verstappen Leclerc moment.
Yeah, great stuff. HPR's lost 2 positions. He's going to... That undercut he's worked so hard for, it all just undone. Just like that. And Hanko, thank you very much. He's made 2 positions as Amar gets tapped, I think. And he's lost the back end. HPR not going to pounce on it. I think he might have given him a little love tap through there. As K Walker getting a penalty. But this battle, very, very close. All 3 drivers fairly similar on pace. Very interesting stuff.
Hanko's got a 30-second gap to Pustem, so he's got effectively clean air, so he can go as fast as he wants.
Yeah, you would think the gap would be coming down a bit quicker with the fresh tyres, but it doesn't seem to be coming down too quickly.
Tim's just very quick, isn't he?
Yeah, he's absolutely rapid on time trial. But then again, so was Amal when I checked earlier. Tim just in a field of his own though. Is Amal going to go for a move here on Hanko? They seem to be jostling every lap. What's he going to do? Switch to the outside. Can he hold it around the outside? Yes, he can. They're still side by side. Who's going to get the DRS? Hanko will. So you would think he's just going to cruise past. Amal making it difficult. He's got his nose in. Braking a bit earlier than Amal. Amal locking up. And he's got the switch back on Hanko. And it's a great move from Amal into P2.
Every time they do any sort of fighting on the track, they always tend to have some kind of contact that doesn't involve front wing braking. So let's hope that they don't start damaging each other's cars.
Yeah. It's fair, but just a bit aggressive. But it's definitely fair. But while they're battling every lap, Pustem is still just under 30 seconds. Not much time being lost. He could still come out in the lead, to be honest. These guys not gaining that quickly. But Pustem,
you know how long the
pit window should be open.
Do you know how long the pit stops last?
I'm not sure. I think the actual pit stop's about 8 seconds. It'd be interesting to see. I'm not quite sure. Should have done my research, but... Oh, sorry. HPR is actually going to go make a move on Hanko. Hanko's going to have to try and hold it on the inside, which he does. Fair play, but HPR looking racy on his first race. He's got the DRS. He's going to go to the outside. You really want to be on the inside for this corner, and he heard my calls. He's going to send it to the inside. No space there. Good racing, though. HPR definitely up for a fight. Definitely.
He's having a go, isn't he? But I'm not sure he's as quick in raw pace as Amal or Hanko.
That's the beauty of the DRS around this track. You don't have to necessarily be too quick as long as you can keep within that DRS range.
Yeah, there's 3 DRS zones, isn't there? So and DRS is very effective.
Yeah, it's a very DRS heavy track. And speaking of DRS, Hanko nearly losing it there to Amal. He's second behind, but he does have the DRS flap open as Amal now setting fastest laps. He's going to try and make inroads on Pustem. And Hanko now has lost the DRS, so you would think HPR is probably going to get a guaranteed move here. We'll see. Going up the hill. He went outside last lap, and he's going to try it again. Second time lucky. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. He gets the move done this time, but Hanko should have the DRS. I could be wrong. Yes, he does. HPR aggressively going to the left. Want to cut that slipstream. Can Hanko send it to the inside? No, he's going to stay behind. HPR up to P3. Good stuff from him.
There are 3 DRS detection points around the track, so as soon as you drop back from someone, you're very likely to be out of DRS quite quickly.
Yeah, that's exactly what we've seen with Amal, who we're going to stay on board with because Pustem has finally made his pit stop. And it'll be interesting to see where Amal comes out. He's maybe in a net race lead. We'll never really know until Pustem is on that pit exit. Pustem's already made his stop, I believe, and he's coming out now. Amal only just rounding the final corner. Pustem's already exited the pits. And he's comfortably in the lead. It's ridiculous. He's no challenge, no competition. He's miles ahead.
Pustem doesn't win this, I mean, he's going to have a lot to answer for, isn't he? He's going to have to make a pretty big mistake to lose this.
HPR has been overtaken by Hanko on the first corner. He's going to have to try and make that position back. Coming on to the second DRS zone. As well as Darwin and Kenzak's there side by side. Kenzak's up the inside. He wants that P5. He's missed a few races, but he's back. But he's not going to get it done. Is HPR close enough to make a move? No, he's not. But we'll give Kenzak some time on the screen. He's made up 7 positions from P13, so he deserves all the screen time he wants.
Not really much action going on, is there, apart from Kenzak's? HPR is 4 tenths away from Hanko, but not not really close enough to do much at the moment.
No, that could change though. He's only 1/10 behind. He's actually going to switch to the outside of the penultimate corner. Can he get a switch back into the final corner?
Wow.
You don't really see a move there. Has he
I
done
guess
it?
I was
Yes,
wrong.
he has. Yeah. He's going to have the DRS as well. Hopefully he can pull away from Hanko. Yeah, he's going to lose it. He's going to have to tuck in behind HPR. Yeah, you were very wrong there. He's proved you wrong.
He had a very
But
nice
now-
slipstream, didn't he, in Sector 3?
Yeah, he did. But it's going to come back to bite him because Hanko is going to easily glide past with the DRS. As long as he can get it slowed down. Which he does. HPR not going to fight it. He's just going to hold back, get the DRS for the next zone. As Darwin and Kenzak side by side again. Darwin keeping the move in the famous Mahavir Raghunathan car. No moves being made again. Darwin doing a good job of defending.
Not much else to report, really, is there?
No.
Oh, there's a change with Kamuni and Marchant. Kamuni's
He's actually
gone wide.
he's gone off. Yeah. Marchant keeps his position then. Not sure what happened there, but Marchant P8 still lost 2 positions from his P6 on the grid.
Imagine Kamuni just outbraked
Kenzak's.
himself, didn't he, into turn 3?
Yeah, or there was contact, so I guess we won't know until we read the Discord at the end. Hanko, HPR. This seems to be the battle for P3. Amar's gone. He's 4 seconds up the road. Can HPR make a move? He's going to hold back. Kenzak's also not close enough to overtake Darwin. HPR clobbers the left curb, and that's going to hinder his run up the hill. I don't think he'll be able to make a move here. He seems to be too far back. Yeah, he's going to have to wait till the next DRS zone. Kenzak's also now 7/10 behind Darwin. He's going to be able to make a move. But I think we will see a move for P3. HPR tucks into the slipstream. DRS is open. Lunge to the inside, but not committed enough. As Okwo gets a penalty, but Hanko has made a little error there. And HPR is going to go to the outside. Ooh, can he hold it? Hanko's not going to give him any room.
In the gravel.
What do you think of that?
I mean, from my view, it's sort of helicopter shot. It looked like he wasn't far enough alongside, but we have a move there, and he's done it.
Good move. I mean, I thought Hanko pushed HPR wide from the onboard, but I guess he wasn't near enough to make a move. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think it was far enough alongside, so he just kind of
I
just
agree.
chose to drive
I'm
off the
thinking about
circuit.
it. Yeah. Well, again, HPR is going to lead up the hill, but Hanko can have the DRS, and I wouldn't be surprised if he just sails past again. HPR needs to defend to the inside, which he does, but he's on the grass! Does he get the move done? Yeah, he does. Just about, but HPR still beside him. Who gets DRS? Neither cars get DRS, so it's a drag race down the straight. Must have been oh, they bang wheels! Hanko send out the inside. No contact. Just a bit of tyre rubbing, but they're still side by side. Good racing. HPR got the inside line. But Hanko doesn't care. He's gone round the outside. Oh, still side by side. Brilliant racing. HPR getting the move. And yeah, he's going to have to settle for P4 is Hanko. Good racing there from the new boy. Wow. Impressive
I
stuff.
don't think Hanko's gained many friends doing this, has he? Battle with Amar
No.
and HPR. Both getting quite feisty.
Yeah, HBR going wide at the final corner. I don't think Hanko will make a move into turn 1. He'll probably hang back. Yeah, he does. Gonna have a run up the hill. Only 3 laps left, so... Oh, Kenzak's actually got past Darwin into turn 1. They go side by side. Oh, Kenzak's getting a bit of a tank slapper. Is Hanko going to go for the move on Darwin? I'm going to have to try and focus on 2 battles at once. Hanko getting the move done. Does Kenzak get the move done? Can he send up the inside? It's a late lunge, Ricardo-esque. Ooh, what a move. Darwin's going to get a better exit though. Darwin back into P5. HPR not being able to make the move. Who comes out on top between Darwin and Kent? Ken up the inside. He's going to have to try to switch back his Darwin. Which he does. He does well. Can actually get on the grass. And Darwin remains in P5. No changes of positions once again.
Ken made a bit of a mistake there, didn't he? Went out on the grass and lost it a little. But Darwin could have been a lot more aggressive, couldn't he, into turn 3. He sort of just let Kenza go past. And then couldn't really slipstream him going down to turn 4.
Yeah. He definitely left the door very wide open. His HPR has actually forgot about the last corner and he's just gone completely off the track and he's got past Hanko. I don't know what to say about that, but Hanko's going to have a run up turn 1, up to turn 3 once again. If you count this little curve as a turn, Hanko going to the outside. He's gives him a little push there, and yeah, tucks in P3. Another swap for position. HPR getting a bit slidey on the exit. With the DRS now, stay on board. Will he descend it now or will he wait for the final lap? Yeah, he's going to play it smart. Good thinking from HPR. He wants that final lap DRS to get past Hanko. Good thinking. As Ken's now 2 seconds behind Darwin. I don't know what happened. Interesting.
When you can slipstream around a track this much with the 3 DRS zones, I guess whoever's ahead at the start of the lap probably won't be ahead at the end, so waiting till the last lap is probably the best idea.
Yeah, I think that's HPR's thinking behind it, because I don't think Hanko actually wants to be in front going into this final lap, as he's slowing down so much. But here we go. Hanko trying to let him past. Both cars lifted off. They don't want to go into turn. This is ridiculous.
It's Monza qualifying last year in Formula 1.
HPR is going to have to run up to turn 1. Hanko trying to break the slipstream. These boys are... Whoa, I don't really know what to say. It's, as you said, like Monza last year in qualifying. Whoever's in front is going to be disadvantaged. And this is the final overtaking opportunity. Hanko, whoa, not sure about that, but...
A lot of wheel spin from HPR, so I think he's lost it unless he's going to have to lunge dive bombs here.
No, Hanko closing the door. Oh, he did a little nudge. I don't know if Hanko definitely closed the door on the exit of turn 3. Gave no chance for HPR. That's why he lost the back end. He wasn't expecting it to be so aggressive.
I thought he lost it before he was squeezed, but we'll never know.
Yeah. I don't think HPR will be able to make any more moves. Albeit he has actually got a pretty good run off that corner, but I don't think he can send it into here. It's Puztem, sorry for not saying it, Puztem wins the Austrian Grand Prix after absolute domination. But Amol not too far behind. Only 3 seconds. Hanko going to take P3. And an impressive drive from HPR on his debut. Wasn't expecting him to be so competitive. Good racing. Darwin P5 holds off Ken in P6. Lewis Tiger just behind Ken Zacks due to penalties, P7. Jay Marchant round in the final corner. He will be P8 and reverse grid pole for the next race. So we'll see what he can do with that. Aki P9. Okwo P10. But I'm not sure about penalties. We'll see who gets that points bonus of P9. Oh, Aki gets it and Communi's actually P10 because of Okwo's penalty.
I think Communi lagged out, didn't he? I saw him leave the session. His car was a ghost when he went across the line.
I didn't know that. Thank you for that. A few cars lagged out that race and I've skipped the podium. What can you do? I'm an idiot. Anyway. Puztem getting fastest lap. Get points for pole. And the 25 points for win. He's dominated the feature race. Amar in P2. Not actually too far off Puztem. He may have the pace in the next race. Hanko and HPR having an amazing battle. P3 and P4. HPR absolutely shocking me. Impressive stuff from him. Darwin in P5. Ken P6. Lewis Tiger P7. Joe Marchant 8th. Aki 9th. And Communi in P10. Interesting. Any talking points you want to bring up?
I mean, obviously the battles between Hanko, HPR and A-Mile, but I mean, Pustem's pace was just unbelievable. I think we need to congratulate him for that.
Yeah, that was a good drive. Albeit A-Mile actually, I mean, I've said it, but he closed up 2.7 seconds on the soft tyres compared to Pustem's super soft. So I don't know. We'll see. A-Mile definitely got some pace that we haven't been able to see yet. Very interesting. But yeah, as you said, Pustem dominated.
Yeah, what this means for Pustem though is he's got a lot of work to do to get anywhere near the front. Marchant on pole. Marchant's gone from pointing in the wrong direction on lap 1 to being on pole for this race. Let's hope he's not pointing in the wrong direction again.
We can only hope. If he's got the pace, I mean, he could be a surprise winner. You never know, but with the overtaking opportunities around this track, you'd have to think that overtakes are going to be fairly common. The guys at the back are going to be making their way through fairly quickly. But who am I to say? Only time will tell. But I'll read you the grid once all the drivers are ready. Who should we keep our eye out for?
Well, obviously, Pustem, I'd say. It's just his raw pace, and he's pretty good at getting past cars, isn't he? Even though he is quite aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, all the front guys are quite aggressive. A-Mile, Hanko and Pustem, respectively, all got their aggressive traits to them. That's why the racing is so exciting. Because they do not want to give an inch at any corner. As P4
is the car missing, that should be Darwin.
Who's missing? Yeah, Darwin, that should be Darwin. Darwin's not going to make it to the grid, I don't think. That's a shame. And Ken's round.
Is it Darwin? We've got Darwin's telemetry, but
if you click on Darwin, it's just a shot of the garage. Pits, yeah. So also Ken spun on turn 1. Poor Ken. Romain Grosjean-esque spinning on the way to the grid at Brazil. Iconic moment.
I think Ericsson hit him.
Yeah. Your grid is Jay Marchant in P1, followed by Lewis Tiger in P2. Ken is P3. Darwin would be P4 after his impressive P5, but he's not going to make it today. HPR in P5. I wouldn't be. He could be a surprise winner. He definitely had the pace. He was keeping up with Hanko, who is starting right behind him in P6. A-Mile, P7, and race dominator Pustem in P8. Be interested to see how quickly he comes up the field. That's a shame for Darwin, though. That is a big shame.
I think we need to look out for Master Mike and Kay Walker at the back, because there's a bit of an argument going on the chat here. Oh, right. Mike thinks Kay Walker ruined his fastest lap. Oh. So that might get a bit feisty.
Well, I think we'll keep an eye out for that, because I don't think they'll be giving each other any room. So thanks for that. Very interesting stuff. As we come onto the grid, as soon as Kay Walker and Master Mike are on, we'll start us. Who's actually sitting on the grid? I think there's a few cars that are already there.
It was a very quick formation lap, wasn't it, from Marchant?
Yeah.
There was only two cars on the grid.
Mike and Kay Walker must have crashed on the formation lap, because they were sitting there way before they came together. Anyway, there's a missing grid slot in P4, and all my stuff is gone. There we go. 5 red lights. It's lights out, and away we go for the sprint race in Austria. Sensible start. Ken's going to go to the inside. I don't think he'll be able to make the move, but A-Mile's going to try and hang it around the outside. Has he done it? He gets pushed off. But yeah, he's into P5 already. He's going to try and get a run on Ken. Going up the hill. Is he going to do it? He's going to send it to the inside, but Hanko's going to send it to the inside of him. Oh, they're banging together. Oh, I don't know if there was any damage there. I hope not. Ken remaining P4. A-Mile going to try and get the move done though. There's 3 wide behind.
It actually looks like Pustem may have damage to his front wing. Possibly.
Oh, that's big.
Not quite sure.
Well, they're all very close. Hanko going to try and go around the outside of A-Mile. You're not going to be able to do it. That would have been very impressive. And HPR actually got ahead of Ken, so he could be in for a shot here. If he can get past them two at the front, HPR could be a surprise.
We've also not got Kamuni in this session, so that's 2 drivers not in this race.
Oh, that's a shame. There's 2 cars side by side. Okwo and Pustem. Pustem getting a bit squirmish on the exit. And Okwo is going to hold P7. But I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a good run on Okwo. I can't pronounce it. Okwo. On the run up the hill. And yeah, he will. But can Amal make a move? HPR is actually going to go for a move on Lewis Tiger. I can't watch it at the moment. Is Pustem going to get the move done? He's going to hold it around the outside. No DRS yet. And yeah, he's got the move done. He's finally up a position from where he started. Not a great start from Pustem.
Ukwu could have been a lot more aggressive then. Could have gone for the inside at that corner alongside Pustem, but decided against it.
Amal's got past Ken. Oh. Hanko going to try and follow him through, but no. Amal went to P4. Good stuff from him. Is Hanko going to go past Ken already? No. Just the camera angle throwing me off. We'll stay on board with HPR here as he's actually going to try and get past Lewis Tiger. Ooh, Lewis Tiger very slow into the final corner. HPR going a bit wide there. As Lewis Tiger defends aggressively to the inside. HPR, can he hold it? Lewis Tiger braking very late. He's got it slowed down though, fair play. Albeit running a bit wide. And he actually gets the DRS there, so Lewis being a bit sneaky. Is Pustem going to go for the move on Hanko? Who comes out on top? Oof. Oh, Okwo is actually
look at that.
Pustem. Wow.
That was a move, but wasn't successful, but could go down the inside here.
Yeah.
And he does.
Ooh. Oh, they bang tyres. Yeah, he's got the position back. Pustem not having a great start from P8. He's not made any positions at all.
There was a yellow flag there. I'm not sure why. I think Master Mike's at the back, so I presume it's him.
Sorry, Lewis Tiger squeezing HPR. That's not really fair. I don't think that's going to go down too well with the stewards. I mean, if HPR can overtake him now, hopefully there won't need to be an investigation, but that was not very fair at all. He squeezed him right up against the grass.
Here comes Amal.
And he's... Oh yeah, he's actually gone to the inside of both of these. Lewis Tiger outbraking himself completely. HPR going wide. Amal gets the position into P3. And actually, he's going to have a run on P2 Lewis Tiger, who's a bit aggressive today in defending. But Amal makes light work of it. Into P2. And he's round! He's been tagged. But he's still P2. Look at this!
Look at the huge group of cars behind.
This is ridiculous.
Up behind Amal. Was that...
Okwo's gone from P7. He's going to send out the... Ken's going to go on the inside. Oh, there's contact. What is going on? Ken's
what are they doing?
Oh my god. Ken is... Oh, that's a shame. He outbraked himself completely. How there's... What? Oh god, HPR's sideways. Oh. He's got... HPR has front wing damage. Quite badly, I think. And I wouldn't be surprised if more people have front wing damage. He's actually getting a bit fed off of Lewis Tiger. He wants to get this move done. He's missing the right end plate as he actually gets a penalty. Oh, it's not going well. And he's actually going round the outside. What a move. Well done, HPR. As Pustem going to try and go up the inside of Hanko. Lewis Tiger sending up the inside as well. They've come together and Lewis Tiger spins. I mean, that's what happens when you lunge from nowhere. That's fair enough.
That was very unnecessary, wasn't it? I think it was all sort of sparked from HPR outbraking himself, hitting the back of Amal spinning, and the whole group of cars behind all being stuck behind Amal. And then just
that was
absolute
ridiculous.
carnage.
That was absolutely crazy. Pustem right behind Hanko. But while this drama's been going on, J March has been just driving off in the distance. He's got a 3.3 second gap. He has no clue what's going on behind him. But yeah, good stuff from Marchant. You have to think Amar is going to catch up though. He's been very fast. And it'll be interesting to see what happens between HPR, Hanko and Pustem.
I guess Amar will catch up, but just want to say Kenzak's looks like he's DNF, so
yeah,
that was from damage from that impact or not, but he definitely spun at turn 4.
I saw him coming to the pits. I think he might have just called it a day, to be honest. It's unlucky on his return to F2. That's a shame. Anyway, Hanko eyeing up HPR.
It's part 2.
This time it's a lot easier. Hanko braking late, sorry, and yeah, he gets the move done. Nowhere near as chaotic as last time. Pustem also right in the slipstream of HPR. Can he get the move done? Or is HPR going to be the one to make the move? Or no one? They're all sensible. As I was saying though, about a mile, he's already caught up about 1.5 seconds since the last lap. So you could tell that this guy is not here to play. He wants the win. He definitely wants this win.
He's setting purple sectors, so he's definitely pushing. But soon he's already only 0.5 second away from getting DRS. And he's got 8 laps to get past Marchant. I guess this will be eventually be a battle between Amal and maybe Pustem if he can hurry up getting past
Pustem
Hanko.
has just got past HPR at the penultimate corner. Good move from Pustem. Pushed HPR a bit wide, but it's fair. We've got a nice helicopter shot here of this freeway battle. Hanko not going to have the DRS. We'll stay on board with Pustem. Don't think we'll have any crazy lunges, but you never know. You never know! No, he backs out. But has he got the traction? Oh, he's right alongside Hanko. He's got the inside. I think he's passed. We've got an awful camera angle. Sorry about that. But he gives him a nudge. Can he get the switch back? He's gonna look. He looks like he can. They're side by side. He's gonna have to hang it around the outside. He's tried this a couple times. Is this the lucky lap? Not this time. First temp holding position. Good racing though.
Kenzax is saying that he missed his braking point into turn 4, so that was presumably where the contact was, and that's why he spun in turn 4.
That's a shame. He had a very strong first race after DNFing in qualifying, or being disqualified even. That's a shame. It's a shame he's had to retire. Oh, Amar's missed his braking point in turn 1.
It's only a 10th away now.
He'll be making any move.
Going massively, isn't he?
Yeah, he's flying. He's absolutely flying. By far the fastest on track. Speaking of fastest on track, Hanko wants to prove himself. Can he lunge up the inside? Yes, he can. Very late lunge. He misses his braking point. He's off.
That was a lunge that was way too late, wasn't it?
Yeah. Way too late. You've got to try it. You have to try it. But he's got a lot of laps left. If he just plays it safe, stays in the DRS, making his move on the final lap, that's the sensible option. But J Marchant still leads.
And what the first race taught us was whoever's ahead at the start of the lap probably won't be at the end. So holding back is probably the best way to get the place at the end.
Yeah, sorry, Amar and Marchant side by side, but Marchant holding his position. You have to think Amar, he's got an absolutely brilliant run. He's right up against the pit wall, and yeah, he's got the move done. But J Marchant, if he could get tagged along by Amar, P2 is definitely up for grabs with these guys battling behind them.
If he doesn't make any mistakes, he should be able to stay in the DRS and stop Pustem getting into his DRS.
Oh, he could make a move. No, he doesn't. He doesn't lunge.
I think he's sensible enough to know DRS can help him.
Speaking of DRS, HPR has lost the DRS to Hanko. So I think he might have to settle for P5 here. As Marchant lunging on A-Mile! That was a brilliant move, but I don't think he's going to keep it. No, A-Mile, he's smart. Gets the switch back. That was a really good lunge though. Marchant, he's hungry for the win. You might as well go for it. But he's got to be careful because this P2 result is going to be good for his championship hopes. He doesn't want to throw that away.
I think Marchant just wants to hear you shouting a bit more. He wants to make a bit more drama for us. He knows he probably won't get that position, but gonna have a go.
He's helping us out. Thanks, Marchant. Means a lot. Oh, actually, the battle in between Omar and Marchant's brought Puztem and Hanko right into this. They're only a second behind. They're probably going to have DRS on this lap. I don't know how they've caught up so quick. But Marchant's P2 now under threat. Puztem not with the DRS, but he's definitely closing.
He was just outside the DRS. So as he went across the detection zone, it was about 1.1 seconds away.
I think he's going to have it this time, though. Amel driving off into the distance, so if Puztem wants a shot at this win and wants to prove himself as the fastest round here, he has to get past Marchant as soon as he can.
Puztem's quite close to Marchant, isn't he? He's already closer than Marchant is to Amel.
Yeah, Amel's gone.
I think Marchant is just fighting for a podium spot here, isn't he? Hope that Hanko can't get past him as well as Puztem in the next 4 laps.
Yeah. I mean, he's lost the DRS to Amel, just like we said. I mean, as soon as you lose it, you're gone. So Amel, at the moment, he's on course for a win, as long as he makes no mistakes. But Puztem needs to get past Marchant as soon as possible. As he gets a penalty, that is not going to help. Has Amel got a penalty?
I think Hanko got a penalty as well. There was a couple of penalties in the same corner.
Puztem going to hold it around the outside. Can he? Can he? Oh, wow!
There was a lot of contact there, though. He pushed Marchant into a bit of sideways moment there, so that could be a steward's decision.
We'll have to see. We will have to see. Does Amel have a penalty? Do you know? Because that could switch up this whole race. If he doesn't have a penalty, I think he's almost definitely won.
Amel doesn't have any penalties. Hanko's got 3 seconds. Puztem and HPR have 3 seconds each.
Does Marchant have a penalty?
Nope.
So if Marchant can stay with Puztem here, that P2 is still up for grabs. But Puztem already driving off into the distance. And Amel without any penalties, I mean, he's comfortable. He's got that cushion that he needed. So fair play to Amel. As Marchant's lost DRS to Puztem already. That's a shame. Looks like it's going to be battle for the podium then. Marchant versus Hanko as HPR getting another penalty. He's got to be careful he doesn't lose his P5 to Oquo.
It's just showing how unbelievably quick Amel and Puztem are. They're both pulling away at roughly the same rate. So it's just unbelievable. I mean, have they done a lot more practice than the others? Do we know? Or?
I don't know, to be honest. All I know is Puztem and Amel are very high up the leaderboards.
Amel had a bit of oversteer there. Big bit of correction in the middle of a straight. As these cars kind of wheel spin up to sort of 4th gear, don't they? So quite tricky to drive at times.
He needs to make sure he doesn't make mistakes. He can't throw away a win just like this. He's leader of the championship. Ahead of Hanko, who's P4, struggling to get P3. So if he makes no mistakes, that's another points haul. He could just pull away even more from Hanko.
I think Marchant's pretty much guaranteed a podium here, isn't he? Because Hanko and HPR, the 2 cars behind him, both have penalties.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, at the moment, he's actually legitimately got a podium because Hanko find it very hard to get past. But he's got a very good run off the final corner. Opens the DRS. Another crap camera angle. Anyway, side by side. Into turn 1. Oh, Hanko forgot to turn there. Did he lose the back end of it? Marchant holding position. And I think he'll hold it for at least another Another, not, shut up. Shut up.
Another sector is probably what you mean, because Hanko's coming at him
Yes, I did.
quite a lot.
I meant this DRS zone instead of the first one, but I couldn't get my words out. But even this one is too far back, so I'm glad I stopped myself. Yeah, no move's going to be made. Pustem and Amar, their gap has stayed identical. So I don't think that's going to change.
I noticed that
the only battle we have to look.
Sorry, you go.
No.
Okay, well, at turn 1, Marchant cut the corner because of Hanko being on his outside. If Marchant keeps cutting corners, he will get a penalty. So a yellow.
Oh, Pustem spun! No! Oh no! On the penultimate lap!
That's the kind of mistakes you really can't afford.
If he wants a chance of this championship, you cannot be doing that. On the penultimate lap, making a mistake as crucial as that. P2 completely out the window. And he's going to get P6 after penalties. Maybe not even that. That's unbelievable. I can't believe it. And Hanko now, after being P4, not getting any points on Amar, he's going to overtake Marchant into P2. But remember, he has that penalty. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't.
I said Pustem would be one to watch, but he probably didn't want us watching that moment.
All for the wrong reasons, yeah. Hanko aggressively defending. He remains in P2. But as you said, Marchant, with no penalties, staying out of trouble, he looks like he's going to be the one to take the P2.
Yeah, with HPR's got the penalty as well, so I guess Hanko will be on the podium in 3rd place. But
yeah,
Amar's going around the last corner.
I can't believe it. Yeah. Well, he's stayed out of... Well, he's tried his best to stay out of trouble, but he wins the Austrian sprint race for the Xbox F2 Euro Series. Hanko on track P2, but yeah, he's been demoted to P3. Jay Marchant, great race from him. He finishes P2. Oquo in P4, jumping HPR, and Pustem making... He's going to be beating himself up. He's made a crucial mistake. Down from P2 all the way to P6. Only going to pick up 4 points for that one. Aki P7 and Lewis Tiger getting a point in P8. We'll see who actually got fastest lap. Amar also getting fastest lap. So it's dominant. It's really good drive from him. But what an interesting race.
Yeah, it looks like Pustem's got front wing damage there. Did he have that from the start or was that from the spin?
No, he definitely had it from the spin. I checked a few laps before the end and he was fine. He clattered the wall when he spun and I can't believe it. What an end. Exciting action. Almost every lap. They've put on a good performance. And Amar is your winner. 3 wins in 4. The momentum is... I mean, he's flying. He must be so far ahead in the championship. He's outscored Hanko in both races this week as well. He's running away with it. Who can stop him? Who can stop him? Anyway, thank you for joining the Austrian Grand Prix. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun. Action every lap. It was just beautiful to watch. And if you want more, tune in next week for Silverstone, which is always a cracking race. It's a historic track. It's amazing for racing. And I hope to see you all there. And thank you for watching. And I shall see you all soon.